and Happy New Year. I hope that this year we are on an uphill climb with everything. Like COVID, we've got vaccinations coming, and hopefully all of that stuff is going to be disappearing. And then hopefully with all of that, people are going to be able to get back to work. My husband included. But anyway, so I'm super excited about 2021. 2020 has been a year. Oh my gosh, it's been the craziest year. So anyway, I did go over and kind of revamp my budget. There were a few things that I found out, you know, kind of when they got due that I didn't really think about them. And so I didn't have a cash envelope. I still don't have a cash envelope for a couple of these, just because this has just been so, like I said, it's been a crazy year. Those of you who know me and my husband and my two daughters, including Elizabeth, wound up getting COVID. And I was sick for a good 2 weeks, like no energy to do anything. Thankfully, we are all better now. And so again, we're looking forward to the brand new year. But things like personal property taxes, although it's not going to be very much per month, it's still, I wanted to, you know, have that category set aside. We have a above ground pool. And so the expenses to maintain a pool is pretty expensive, so it's gonna be a lot better and a lot easier on us if we can do, you know, put cash aside every month instead of waiting until it's time to open the pool and then we're hit with major expenses. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera and get it to where you guys can see. And like I said, there's a couple of envelopes that I haven't made yet just because I haven't had the time and the energy to do so, but I'll be making those sometime in the next few weeks. So I have my new cash envelope breakdown. All of it is, you know, categorized, and it's projected monthly cost, and then I get paid twice a month, so it's 2 times per month. And then I've got how many 100s, how many 50s, how many 20s, how many 10s, how many 5s that I need, and it's calculated, totaled down here at the bottom. And then I actually have a small little tiny spreadsheet where I've taken these numbers and put them in those areas. And I can actually take this to the bank and let them know that these are the denominations that I need. And it's just as easy as that. All right, so we will go ahead and get started. There are 3 envelopes that I have not created. One is pool maintenance, one is personal property taxes, and one is furniture. But I will go ahead and set those monies aside just because I am going to, you know, make those envelopes, and I do want to go ahead and stuff those envelopes once I get them made. Okay, so our energy, electric and gas is $450 or $225 twice a month. So I'm gonna do one. These are crisp. 2, 25. So I'm gonna double count it. These just feel like they're hot off the press. I mean, I have to make sure, like it feels like there's more than one, but 1, 225. And if you guys have watched my videos before, basically there is just a little bit left in the envelope. So I just add to that because like electric and gas is going to be more expensive in the summertime. And this is just a monthly average. This is, we've taken the total that we spent for the last 12 months, divided that into 12 parts and come up with the $450. So we'll have money left over. What I like to do is to make sure that I put all of the denominations in the correct order and faces in the same direction. All right, so this one is finished. I'll just set that aside, and we're gonna move on to cell phones. that is $190. It did go up just a little bit, so we're kind of looking into maybe switching cell phone companies again, because now we're back up to paying what we didn't want to pay, $380 a month. So that's $190 broken into, you know, 2 times a month. So there's 120, 140, 160, 180, 190. There, yes, there is a little bit left in here. It's actually almost time for this bill to be paid. So I'm going to make sure that everything is in the correct order. And I made change, and this absolutely drives me insane. I made change the other day, and I was in such a hurry, I just went ahead and just stuck everything in there so it's not in order. All right. So I will be getting rid of all these 5s and 10s. Okay, but there we have it. And cell phones is done. All right, television. I'm not going to go into it too much, but yes, we spend like $20 per month on average for television. So it used to be like $150 to $200. And so I'm super excited that it is no longer that. So that's $10 twice a month. So we'll put that. It is actually time, because I'm getting a little bit of a surplus, it is actually time to take a little bit of this money and go to Kroger and purchase a Netflix card so that we can get fuel points and put that on there so we will have our Netflix paid. All right, groceries. So that breaks down to $260 twice a month. So there's 1, 2, and I think I did, yes, 50 and 60. So we're going to count that again. 100, 200, 250, 260. All right, and anything that we don't use in a month, it just stays in here. And then if there happens to be like a really good sale on a particular item that we use a lot of, then we can take this extra and we can go and we can purchase the, you know, multiples of the sale item, and then that saves us money in the long run as well. So groceries is finished. Dining, we try to do like $50 twice a month. So that one pretty much always stays empty. So now we have $50. So we're going to call this one finished. Fuel, gas is $1.30. So 120 and 30. So 100, 120, 130. Okay. All right, all in numerical order, all faces facing the same direction, and gas is finished. All right, mortgage. This is always the biggie. This one always hurts, but at some point we will have the mortgage paid off, and then that will be all finito. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And house payment is actually due, so I will be putting this money in the bank and making a house payment, and then there will be nothing left. All right, mortgage is finished. All right, vehicles. So car payments, that is $450 twice a month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. Make sure that's correct. Yes. 1, 200, 300, 450. And I just made one of the car payments, so that is empty. Car payments are finished. All right, insurance. This is for automobile insurance. This is for medical insurance. This is for a life insurance policy. So all of this is included in the insurance folder. So we have 225, so 1, 2, 20, and 5. So that's 100, 200, 220, 225. And that is empty as well because I just paid for auto insurance. All right. Okay, so automobile maintenance. You never know how much. I mean, you could basically just put this however much that you felt like you needed into the automobile maintenance envelope. This is just something like we have to have, you know, oil changes. At some point, you know, we'll have to have new tires. So it will just, you know, not using it, it will just build up and build up. But that is $50 twice a month. So $50. All right, our medical, dental, vision, and prescriptions is $100. So, all right, then moving down to pets. We have multiple pets, and they have to be groomed, and they have to be fed, and they have to have shots, and they have to, you know, have all of this stuff. So it equals out to about $90 twice a month. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and they just all got groomed, so there's nothing left in this envelope. They're also pretty. I need to show you guys some pictures of each one of them. They're so pretty. All right, then moving down, we have furniture. I'm gonna wait till the very end of this. We treated ourselves to some furniture. We got a new dining room set, new living room furniture, and a new kitchen table. And a new bed. So that is $150 a month or $75 twice a month. Christmas, which is here, we are going to put back, and this is going to be for like gifts for next Christmas, since Christmas is over. This is all empty. This way, like, it doesn't hit you all at once, and you don't have to use credit cards to pay for Christmas and things like that. So Christmas is $50, so that goes in there. All right, birthdays and gifts. This is just anything, you know, that when birthdays come around, when, you know, like if there's a baby shower or something along that lines, then, you know, this comes out here. So this is $15 twice a month. So there's 10 and 15. All right, then moving on to personal property taxes. That's only going to be $10 twice a month. So not, you know, it's not going to break the bank, but whenever you have to pay like $120, $150, actually it's $240 a month. So that would be like $250 or $240. That's a big chunk, and that can, you know, like if you don't have that, then it really puts a damper on your expenses for that month when they come due. So, okay, clothing and spending, that is $150 a month or $75 twice a month. So that's 20, 40, 60, what did I say, 75, 75. So 20, 40, 60, 75. I've tried to think of everything that we are going to need to spend money on. So, and I'm sure at some point I will think of something else and I'll go, oh, I really kind of need to add that in there too. So, and then home repairs, we do $100 a month or $50, you know, twice a month. So that goes in here. And then also pool maintenance. We figured $100 a month. It may not take that, so it's $50 twice a month. So I have my pool maintenance. I have the 20, 40, 60, $75 for the furniture. So that goes there. And then I have the $10 for personal property taxes. All right, so if you guys are interested in starting your own cash envelope stuffing budget plan, I actually do have a shop on Etsy where I create all of these cash envelopes. These are kind of the eclectic retro, you can kind of see that. Just different, like the Christmas has got like a retro Santa on it. So these I actually create and print the paper that I make the envelopes out of. But I also have some other coordinating papers that I actually make envelopes out of, and you can find that on my Etsy shop. So if you're interested in doing anything like that, for sure, head over there, check them out, and I'll be happy to make some for you. We can actually do where they have the 6-hole punches, if you guys can see that, or where they do not, where you can just like have them in your wallet. I have this nifty little planner that I got from Michael's. I was able to use a 40% off coupon. So it cost me around like $10 for this, but I think they're like around, I want to say they're around $20. So it may have cost me $11 or $12, but it's got like lots of little, you know, like card holders, and it's got plenty of room. It's got extra paper in here, things like that. So it's a great little planner, and the 6-hole punch envelopes fit in that very nicely. You can have them where they have the actual label on them, or you can have them where they do not have a label on there. You can kind of put your own label on there. So there's like 4 different options for each set. So, and different prices for each, just depending on what you want. But I'll have that link for my Etsy shop down in the description below. If you guys have any comments, anything like that, be sure to leave those down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a great big thumbs up, because that really helps the channel out. Me and my daughter have this channel together, but I guess that's it. So I'll have a couple of videos linked right over here that you can check out, and then the subscribe button is right there. So until our next video, bye.